Alright, and we're back to normal length PvP videos. I don't even know what possessed me to make a 36-minute long PvP video yesterday. But what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your Order Dimitri Strine, and today we are doing one of like 4-part series of green, green, yellow. You're going to see a lot of 18 over the next couple days, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that she doesn't hog the spotlight. It's kind of hard. Basically, I'm just going to try and keep her off the battlefield for as long as possible. Only ever really bringing her in if I feel like I absolutely need her, like to do some good damage or to take out a purple since I'm using 2 green units. That's the thing, right? I'm using 2 greens, so I have to have a yellow to take out any purple units. I don't want to really use 18, but I don't really have a choice. So, I actually don't know if this is a bot or not, but just for the benefit of the doubt, bots tend to be the same rank as you, not a lower rank than you. So I figured I'd still include it. I don't know. How did you guys like the extremely long PvP video, but just didn't have any commentary? Would you guys like to see more of that, or do you guys like hearing my stupid ass voice for 15 minutes at a time? So, the green, green, yellow setups that I have set is obviously this one, Vados 18 and 21. Then I have 16, 18, and 21. She'll be getting Zenkai buffed on that one. Then I have Kefla 18 and 21. The reason why I want to try and see how Kefla works with her is because it's an interesting dynamic. Kefla will always change your blasts to strikes when she enters the battlefield, but then 21 will change all of your strikes to blast. It's a very weird dynamic, and I want to see which one of them is better. I mean, it's going to be a bit skewed. My 21's at 3 stars. My Kefla is 200 Z power away from 11. So, I suppose it's a bit, skewed towards Kefla. Obviously, Kefla is going to perform better than 21 does, simply because of the star difference, but depending on how well 21 does perform, maybe I can make an argument for using her at low stars. Also, this guy, his name was Am I on YouTube? You are on YouTube, and you're on YouTube being shown off as the biggest bitch on the planet. So you'll understand why I call him that as the match progresses. But either way, apologize for the coughs. My body sucks. Anyway. In terms of green, green, yellow, I think it's a very powerful setup simply because of 18. 18 can not only take out any purple units that trouble you, but she tends to be able to at least, you can't just throw a red unit out and expect it to live every single time. 18 is capable of killing a red unit, not in one combo, granted, but you have to kill 18 quickly. So, 18 does make green, green, yellow a very powerful setup, especially when you have Vados with her to make her do even more damage. And in terms of 21 herself, I think the Kefla one will be the only one where she's not getting any direct support from someone. Obviously, Kefla can support the team, because every single time she gets hit, she gives 20% damage inflicted, well, when the combo ends. To her whole team. Also, here's the Rising Rush. I mean, yeah, sure. Rising Rush, the unit this video is about, like, 15 seconds into a damn match. That works. Why is Rising Rush a thing, man? Like why is it a thing? And it's like, just keep on. 2 of your units have card draw speed, because of course you do. I honestly just let Vados go down here. Well, that wasn't the immediate intention, but tap attacks are the most broken mechanic in the game outside of Rising Rush, so I hate tap attacks. I hate how strong tap attacks are. I hate the fact that tap attacks essentially beat everything. There's legitimately nothing except Rising Rush that doesn't lose to tackle. And it is the dumbest shit in the world. But either way, back to 21, I guess. She's dead. She's already dead. I couldn't even use her in this match. Like, I couldn't even use her in this damn match. She's dead. And I was hoping he would bring in Gotenks a lot sooner, because if he did, I maybe would have rushed him. I don't know. I was on the fence about it. Because, I mean, yeah, he rushed me, but I mean, 99% of the player base are bitch-made anyway, so of course, they just go ahead and use the Rising Rush. Here's where I don't understand the gripe with 18. You see, look at his damage. Because this bastard holds 2 blast cards, all I get with her card draw speed is a bunch of blast cards, and I can't kill this damn Trunks. It's like, bro. Once she runs out of her green card usage, she's fucking useless. Once she stops drawing green cards to get rid of all these damn blast cards, she's actually useless. And my dog chooses now of all time to start trading. Ah, there we go. Bitch. Absolute bitch. You have 3 Zenkai units, all actually buffing each other. And I'm going to assume all maxed out, judging from the amount of damage they did and the amount of no damage any of them took. And you rushed me twice. I still hadn't rushed you once. I had chosen not to rush you at all. And you rushed me twice. You are on YouTube. And the only reason you're on YouTube is because you're an asshole. So I hope you feel good about needing 2 rushes to win. That's why you got a good skill. I mean, it certainly does take a lot of skill to win with 2 rising rushes. So, I mean, can you argue with me on that one? I mean, it's the epitome of skill, right? 2 rushes? Yeah. I don't see a problem with that. Epitome of skill. It's not like I have a 75% chance of just having a unit die whenever you press that fucking button. Bro, if the fucking summon rates were as good as the not guessing a rising rush rate, bro, people would have these units. I wouldn't have to work with a 3-star unit. Because that's the problem, right? I planned on making an entire video talking about, remember when just pulling a unit was actually meant something? Because getting a unit these days doesn't mean anything. Because a 2-star unit, within a week after their release, they're completely obsolete. Like, actually, they're completely useless. Because you can't do anything at 2 stars. Units just simply are not good for any length of time at 2 stars. 2, 3 stars, 4 stars, 6 stars, they're just not. You need red stars if you want your unit to survive longer than a month. And it's just like, bro, why? Actually, why? Why are you like this? There are some units that can transcend that because they're like uber tier broken, like Vegito Blue, or, you know, maybe Kefla. I wouldn't say you need Kefla in red stars to use her, but I think by now you probably want her at least like 4. And there's a lot of transforming units that can work without being high starred because of the boost you get from transforming. But for the most part, you need a unit at high stars for you to be able to use them longer than, you know, the time frame of their initial banner. And it's why I'm always like, why would anyone ever summon on a banner when they can just Zenkai a unit? Because here's the thing, a 2-star unit will last you about, and I'm gonna repeat all of this in that video, so I guess just be prepared for that. Because not a lot of PvP videos are definitely my least watched videos, so everything I'm about to say I will repeat in that video. Why would you ever summon on a normal banner when you're guaranteed Zenkai? Zenkai units are completely guaranteed. For 8,000 crystals, you can have a 7-star top tier unit. Whereas if you spend 8,000 crystals on a banner, there's no guarantee you'll pull a sparking at all, let alone the one you want. And even if you do pull them one time, great. Now you have to pull them like 15 more times to make them actually good. It's so ridiculously stupid. Now, in terms of 21 right here, she's doing pretty good damage against Vegeta. Obviously, he already DC'd, so whatever. That's why I didn't care about taking 21 out, just let her do some damage real quick. The damage isn't bad. Obviously, she's getting mega buffed by Vados, who's giving her 40% every single time she swaps in, because she has the 35 for like 20 counts, and then the uncancelable 5 that goes up to like 50 or something. So every single time she swaps out for the first like 10 times, she's giving you 40% damage inflicted. So that makes her really good. It's going to be interesting to see how she does with no support and no Zenkai buffs. At 3 stars, I don't think she's going to do too well. If I'm being honest with you, I think frankly, I think she's going to suck simply because she's at 3 stars. Not because she's a bad unit. She's a great unit. But I think she won't do well simply because she would only be at 3 stars. And a 3-star unit simply cannot compete in this Zenkai meta. It's impossible. There is no 3-star unit in the entire game that is capable of keeping up with the top tier Zenkais. Not even the LFs. Even LFs like Vegito Blue get completely bodied by any of the top tier Zenkais. And then a lot of normal units that aren't LFs, they just get crippled by 80% of the Zenkai units in the game. At least for LFs that are really good like Vegito, you do need a top tier Zenkai to make him your bitch. But the majority of the game, especially non-LFs, they literally just get crippled by almost every Zenkai unit that exists. Not even just the Z tier ones, just any Zenkai unit. They just get fucked by them. So that's why I'm a bit concerned about trying her on the Kefla team, because obviously I can't have 16 on the bench because he's not doing anything for anyone except 21 herself and 18. Which is fine, I guess, but then if it's supposed to be a comparison between 21 and Kefla, not having Kefla receive the same buffs as 21 would be a bit, bit shady. But, yeah. I just don't understand. They really could make the pull rates of units higher because you need multiple copies. You need 7, 8, 9-star units if you want a chance in hell of actually being able to use them in this Zenkai meta. Because if you are just sitting in your box with 3-star units, what the hell are you going to do? Just spend your crystals on Zenkai. You're guaranteed, even if you don't have the unit at all. Because of the missions nowadays, you are guaranteed a 7-star top-tier unit, provided you're willing and able to put the resources into soul boosting. Why would you ever, spend 12,000, 15, 20, 30,000 crystals on a banner for one copy of an LF? Why would you ever spend 5 to 10,000 crystals for one copy of some random ass sparking? It's useless. Now again, as I said earlier, I'm gonna repeat all of this in a future video, so I apologize for anyone who actually does watch the PvP videos. I suppose you can skip that video, but please don't. I kind of like views. I'm just kidding. Should I talk about this match? It's the last one. I mean, it's almost over. Look at him. Look at him dead. Look at him dead. I do really like this ultimate, though. And 21's cover change comes in super clutch. Maybe in the next video I'll try and talk more about her actual cover rescue. But until then, Solar Flare, which is way too good. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.